I went and did something that I swore I would never do, and it's in this package right here. Let's see what's in here. What the world did Ed buy now? I guess if you're going to do YouTube, you have to have this. Compact wireless microphone system, generation 3. I bought the Rode one. Can you hear me now? 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 Hey, clear down there. Wait. That was fun for me. Was it fun for you? Oh my goodness. This thing is heavy. Holy crap. This thing must weigh 150 pounds. Oh my. Okay. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. Holy crap. So, another Facebook Marketplace find. Studio Hermit Ed is the proud owner of this. Let's see what's in here, huh? Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! We paid $150 for this. Now, I know what you're saying. A lot of you are saying, for an AKAI reel-to-reel tape recorder, well, that's not all that's here. Supposedly, everything works. Let me show you. This is a tube amplifier mono. This is another tube amplifier mono. It's an AKAI M8 reel-to-reel. I'm sure we're going to have to give her a little bit of TLC and some cleaning. Wait, we got more. Here's the two. There was two tapes. Well, that's actually one tape and a take-up reel that go in there, but the rubber thingies are missing. We got the cord. Here's more we got. The whole accessory package we got with it, all right? From the 1960s, mind you. This thing's almost as old as Studio Hermit Ed. We got two microphones. These are very special too. They're dynamic microphones. We got the oil with it. There is a whole thing of oil. Here's all the cap stands and the little rubber thing. When you swap out this, see this roller right here? This was never opened, by the way. Look, this is still stapled shut. Okay, wow. I hate to open it. But you see this extra roller? I don't want to open it. This roller and this extra little roller in here, when you put those two things on here and here, this runs at 15 IPS. A lot of you may remember this machine. This is an AKAI X 1800 SD. It's kind of unique for a reason. This crazy machine from the 1970s had an 8-track built into it. You remember 8-track tapes? If you do, leave me a comment. Tell me where you had yours. Mine was in my 1979 Camaro. And I listened to the Commodores. I remember I had a Commodore 8-track. But this AKAI machine here from the 1970s was one of the first solid-state machines. That's how they were able to cram so much in it and put that 8-track in it. And then they had one later with a cassette in it. But this machine is so tight inside. The electronics are crammed in there. They've got capacitors stuck on wires everywhere. And it needs a lot of TLC for the electronics to be workable. It's solid state, so no MoJo here. But I just have it because I wanted it. And that's good enough for me. The transport functions do work fine. All right, and that brings us to our latest purchase. This is an AKAI M8. Now this machine was very special. It's one of the last tube machines. In fact, it was the last one that AKAI made. AKAI made the M9 after this, which was solid state like this one. Okay, so this machine, I looked inside it and I had to clean it all up, and the cap for the motor, the capacitor, had a date stamped on it, 1965. That needs replaced. It's not going to be, but if you let it, if you give it enough time in that capacitor, you know, they build up, it builds up enough power to work properly. And I didn't notice it slowing down. I recorded about 10 minutes on it, and it actually does work. It's not high fidelity by no means, today's standards. I mean, I had no delusions of bringing this home and mastering onto reel-to-reel at 15 IPS, which it does run. That was not my delusion, okay? I bought this machine for a particular reason, and it's down here. It's these two mono tube amplifiers. Now, in 1965, they had perfected tube amplification. They took it as far as they could before they moved to solid state, okay? But the tubes in this are beautiful. It's got that creamy tube sound we're used to. This is a mono tube amplifier, and it can be operated totally separate from this one, another mono tube amplifier. That's the beauty of these machines. A lot of guys use them for guitar amplifiers. I haven't done that yet. We will before this is over. Believe me, someday we're going to hook this up and use it for the guitar. I bought it for a MoJo box. It was partially recapped a few years ago, and the tubes sound great. Once I cleaned up all the electronics and I got these potentiometers all cleaned up, no crunchies in there at all. So I've got two mono tube amplifiers. Right now I have them tied into the giant analog mixing board. I have this section of tubes on group number 5, and I have this section of tubes on group number 6. I want to see what kind of mojo we get stereo-wise. Guitars, of course, and maybe keyboards. We'll see what we end up running through these two mono tube amplifiers. So let's get on with the fun part. Get the song cranked up. Tubes, baby. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we're ready to go. Right? But this lapel mic really helps, you know. I'm able to look around the room here now and you still be able to hear me. I mean, a microphone's kind of a hard thing to work with when you got an 8-foot mixing board. So this lapel mic's really gonna help. We're all ready to go. I have this song called YouTube Rockstar. It's about all of us. Most of you out there listening to me are involved somewhere or another with YouTube. We all still have that rock star dream. I've got this song all queued up, ready to go. Let me tell you a little bit about what I've got going on. You can see behind me the AKAI reel-to-reel. This M8 is ready to go. All I'm using is the tube section. I'm coming out of group 5 into this section, this amplifier section here, this tubes. Group 6 goes into this one. And then we're coming back out into this stereo channel right here. What have we got going into here? We've got all the acoustic guitars, all the electric guitars, all the lead guitars, the keyboards, 100%, okay? The background vocals and all the effects will be going through the tubes and getting tube goodness. Now, I did not put the bass guitar, the lead vocals, and the drums through there, because we want to keep those parts centered. I want them in phase, and I know we're going to get some phasey stereo stuff going on with these tubes. I have no idea what this is going to sound like. I didn't try it. My camera is plugged straight into matrix 1 and 2. We're all hearing this for the first time. It's a simple song. Bass guitar, drums, vocals, you know. I guess there's keyboards going in there. But I make a new song every week so we have something to play with. That's all this is. Let me turn off my microphone, undo the mutes, and start this song. I think it's ready to go. So let's see what we get. You play your cowboy chords for your YouTube fans. You think you're gonna be a star, but we know who you are. You're just a YouTube
that's who you are. Never learned how to play guitar, never learned how to carry a tune. Artificial intelligence gonna fix your song, it won't take long. You're just a YouTube rock star. You're just a wannabe rock star. Yeah, that's who you are. You're just a YouTube rock star. Just a wannabe rock star. Yeah, that's who you are. You're a YouTube rock star. You're just a wannabe rock star. That's all you are.
Okay, there you go. We got YouTube Rockstar. That's one for the books, right? The everything stereo was running through here. I thought it sounded okay, you know, something different, a little bit of MoJo. I used to use tubes all the time. When I first started mixing in the box 25 years ago, I was using Digital Performer. And it sounded kind of sterile to me. So I used to use tubes, you know, to get at it. It just put a little life into the stereo image of the song. Maybe we'll use this more in the future. We'll see what happens. Who knows? After all, in Hermit Land, anything is possible. Thanks for being here and hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoy this content. If you do, please subscribe. Hit one of the dingy-dongies down there. Thanks for being here. I'll miss you till next week. So till next week, we'll go out with this song. I'm sorry it doesn't have cowbell in it. I didn't have time. See you next week. Bye-bye.
You're a YouTube rock star. You're just a wannabe rock star. That's all you are.